Have you ever found yourself feeling alone and vulnerable, fearing your current situation and sensing impending danger? Well, a new app called the GWEN Alert Safety app is looking to provide immediate assistance during those very stressful times. CEO and co-founder of GWEN, Tess Cacciatore, is here to tell us all about this new app and the genesis of it. Hi, Tess. Nice to have you here.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me.
So what made you decide that you wanted to create this GWEN app?
Well, this started back in 2012. We had the version 1 out, and it was co-created by myself and a friend, Brad Sutot from Company 28. And I have to do a shout out to them because a lot of the men on that team donated their time to create the app because they had circumstances where one gentleman had a stepfather that abused his mother in domestic violence situations. So all of our hearts went into creating this app the first time around. Now we're just releasing version 2. And what's different about this one is now they have video surveillance. We have the ability to connect to our GWEN 5 in a non-emergency app. So for instance, if you're going on a date or if you are traveling alone and you want to let your GWEN 5 know that you are safe and where you're going for your date, then you can let them know. And then there's the alert potential of that.
All right, so I want to go through some of the functionalities that you just mentioned
Yes.
in a little greater detail, but I want to know why you felt compelled that we needed this.
Well, I've experienced domestic violence in my own life and wrote a book about it. And Global Women's Empowerment Network is really about the empowerment and transforming lives through the power of storytelling. So I just kept hearing story after story of people that were in danger. And what's happening in the world today seems much more prevalent and relevant for this app. For instance, natural disasters or hate crimes that are happening, on a daily basis globally. And this does work globally. So I felt like this was the time to really be able to give safety in the palm of your hand and connect with your GWEN 5 if you're ever in need.
That's amazing. All right, so when I open the app, tell me what we see first.
Okay, so when you open the app, this is already downloaded, obviously, but you can do it on the Android or the iPhone, the Google Play or iPhone Store, and you connect with your 5. It's very simple. You just go to the
Okay,
GWEN
what is
5.
the 5? What is that?
So that's 5 people that you trust and love in your network already on your phone contact list. It could be your wife, your daughter, your parents, a best friend, somebody that's obviously on technology and on their phone a lot.
Okay.
And so then you connect with your GWEN 5. They get a text message that says, Carlos has invited you to be part of his GWEN 5, and we encourage you to download it as well. It's completely free, I must add there.
Okay.
And then what happens is that then you have the ability to do the non-emergency app where you say I'm on a date or I'm traveling. But if you're ever in trouble, you can push this green button. I'm not going to do it because it will
you'll alert your GWEN 5.
I'll alert my GWEN 5 and it'll be over here in a second.
Okay, so you push the green button, what happens?
So it says Carlos is in trouble, he needs your help, and here's the GPS coordinates of where he's at.
Wow.
And so they have the reiteration of being able to call 911 for you. There's a 911 button as well.
Okay.
And they have the ability to call you or check in or find out where you are. So it's a really important GPS, and it works globally. I've tried it in the bush in Africa, and it totally gets your coordinates there as well. So it is a global app.
This is really interesting. So they can triangulate your position. Obviously, that's something that every phone can do. And does it connect to 911 in any way?
You can connect to 911 through here.
Okay.
So that's one thing. The video surveillance is new for us, and that's what I'm really excited about. So you can have a record button, and you can record. So if you're walking to your car late at night, if you're traveling alone, if you feel like if you're in a domestic violence relationship and things are starting to escalate, you can push the record button silently, and it records and it pushes to the cloud. So no footage is ever saved on your phone, which means that we keep it safe.
Okay.
So if there's a situation, if your phone gets destroyed, we still have your footage. And then we encourage people that if it's not a drastic situation that you need for evidence, then we encourage you to delete the footage instead of save it, so we keep extra space on our servers for those that are in need. And so the GWEN Alert, once you push the GWEN Alert, the video surveillance starts as well. And then after 20 minutes, it sends a second text message to your GWEN 5, and it says there might be video surveillance footage for you if you need it. So if there's someone who comes up missing, if someone gets lost in a natural disaster or anything that might happen in a dangerous situation, it's very simple and easy to navigate. and it keeps you connected to your 5 people.
This is a really fabulous idea. Can they reach back to you and text you to see if you're okay, or
Yes.
how does that work?
Yes.
It's just a
So,
regular text.
Regular text message. We use the text messaging servers, and you can text back, you can call. But if you're in a dire situation, let's say you're in a public school and there's a shooting going on and you can't speak out, you can text them from your GWEN 5, and you can also just be able to call them back if you're in a safe place.
Ah, great peace of mind. That's GWEN 5. Terrific. So it's available where?
It's available on the Google Play and the Apple Store for your iPhone and Android, and it's called GWEN Alert. So it's easy to find, easy to download, and great to be connected
Fantastic.
to your GWEN 5.
Tascatchatory, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much,
Thanks for
Carlos.
developing that tip.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.